Hey guys, it's Psycho Horak here, and welcome to Career Mode episode. This is episode number 23, and as you guys can see, we have two more games left in the Premier League, and we will play both of those today. And at the end of the episode, you guys will find out if we end up being Premier League champions or not. We are currently top of the table, tied with points with Manchester City or Chelsea. I'm not sure, either one. Tied with points with them, and but we do have a better goal difference. So we go straight ahead. We have two games left: one against Swansea, one against West Brom. This one's at home against Swansea, who are obviously a quite tough team to play against. And since they managed to keep the ball a lot, they really play like Barcelona in this game. They keep possession, all that little kind of shenanigans, which makes it very frustrating to play against them. Look at that old Crawford with the pictures being taken, which is actually a nice little effect that they've added to this game. They're the teams coming out on the pitch. I put up a strong lineup. You know, I want to seal this. I want to seal this Premier League to my own. I want to keep a good goal difference, but if I win my two games, it would be. I was pretty positive that then I might be Premier League champions, but you guys will have to wait and see until the end of this episode to see how it actually turns out. But we jump straight ahead into this game, and straight from kickoff, I kick off in Valencia, just using that pace. The ball gets knocked off him, but Richards there and Rafael both do some nice teamwork, and the ball falls to Hernandez, who cuts inside and takes a great left foot shot. And look at that for a start to a game. Absolutely fabulous finish there from Chicharito to put me up 1-0 in the third minute. Very important goal there, and really, kind of boosted my confidence and gave me that kind of secure feel to the game. And I was surprised by how well that started. Chicharito, I think he only has 3-star weak foot or something, so he doesn't have the greatest left foot. But that was an amazing shot there, hitting the post and going into the goal. So a great start. This game, even though it did have quite a lot of goals, it wasn't probably the most interesting, as we're already into the 45th minute. Valencia does some absolutely sick skills to get past the player, and a great finish there from Antonio Valencia to put me 2-0 up just before halftime, giving me that very important 2-goal cushion in the 45th minute, like I said. But after some great skill there, I think it's called like a heel tap or something, but absolutely obliterated the defender there. Nothing he could do, and that put us up 2-0 just before halftime. We go into the second period, and in the beginning of the second period, again Valencia is through, who was very bright in this game, and he's just running, takes a cross in, and a great that was an amazing goal. I haven't scored a goal like that in a very long time, as Valencia just after a great ball to him, he used that pace there and got through, and an absolutely fabulous cross into Chicharito, who just had to knot it into the empty net. So a great finish there to put me 3-0 up, and it was all looking very fine and dandy. And there you guys can see Robin van Persie with 22 goals, the league best at the moment, and in all competitions it's like 35 or something like that. Sick. But anyway, we're 62 minutes in. They bring on some more firepower, but Kagawa plays a good through ball, which goes a little bit far, but Valencia managed to retrieve it. Ball falls to Van Persie. He gets fouled, and yes, penalty. Thank you very much. Clear penalty there. Just as he was taking the shot, he got pushed from the back, and the keeper came out as well. And I don't know what Vorm was really doing there, complaining. I thought that was a clear penalty. And obviously no one else but Robin van Persie is going to step up to take that himself to increase his goal tally. Will he score? No real pressure on him, and yes, great penalty, nothing the keeper can do. And that put me up 4-0 in the 65th minute and gave me a very comfortable position and already secured the win for me. But obviously I was on the hunt for more goals, since I was tied on points with Chelsea and goal difference was essential. But either way, this was a great goal. A great penalty as well to put me up 4-0 and really secure that. And for the rest of the game, I was pressuring, but nothing really happened. I wasn't really in a hurry to get any more goals, since a 4-goal difference is still very big. And that ended the game 4-0. Great game there against Swansea to keep me top of the table. With also a very good goal difference there. Chicharito scoring twice, Valencia scoring once, and Van Persie scoring once as well from the penalty spot. Very important win there for us. With one game left in the season, guys. One game left, and Valencia picking their man of the match. But one game left. What will happen? You guys will see right now. There you guys can see the league table. Our goal difference is better by 3, and we're equal on points by Chelsea. So basically, if we win this game by, let's say, 1-0, or 2-0. Like basically Chelsea have to win. So we have to win, but for Chelsea to win the Premier League, they have to win by over 4 goals. Um, they have to score over 4 goals in there. I mean, they have to have a better goal difference of over 4, which was obviously going to be tough for them. But I still wanted to seal a victory. And a quite confident one. I didn't want to, 1-0 would be quite tight, so I wasn't sure if I really wanted that. I was going in for the goals, but obviously the victory was the most important, because if I got the victory, then I could be quite certain of winning the league. But nothing was sure anyway, as we come into the Forest Park Stadium. Players walking out onto the pitch. They're Fellaini, Richards, Valencia, Nani. Again, putting up a very strong lineup, because like I said, I don't want to be risking not winning these type of games that I really should be winning. And West Brom, always a tough team to play against. I always seem not to do so well against West Brom. I think their defense is good. Then they have players like Odawingie, Shane Long, who always manage to penetrate my defense. But you guys will have to wait and see how that goes, because it actually turns out to be quite an interesting game here at the West Brom Stadium at Forest Park, which isn't actually their real stadium, but it is in this game, because they don't have all the real stadiums, which is quite frustrating. I'm really hoping FIFA 14 that they have more of the real stadiums, because that would be sick, and especially in like Premier League teams and stuff like that. But we're 14 minutes in. Nani obviously having a bright game once again, who's such a good player, just absolutely obliterating the whole defense. Takes a shot, and not the greatest of shots, but after some great skills, I think he can be excused for that. Obviously, Ben Foster, the ex-United goalkeeper, there in goal, facing his old team, as Fellaini gets the ball in the 30th minute. Does a nice little fake shot there, and a great shot, but Foster tips it over the bar. And Nani whips in the corner, always danger. Ferdinand gets a volley on it, but it flies everywhere, I mean, he's a center back. You can't really expect anything better, and that's how we went to halftime at 0-0. Nothing really had happened except for those 2 chances. So again, not the most interesting game. Obviously, I didn't want to lose, but here Nani again uses some great skill, and boom. First, I thought that was a penalty, but it wasn't. Apparently, it happened outside the penalty area. Just outside the penalty area is Rooney, and I think, what the hell, whatever. We're 70 minutes in. What dangers do I have of trying to shoot from here? And look at that, Wayne Rooney. Yes, an absolutely fabulous goal there by Wayne Rooney, to put us up 1-0. Goal of the season, I think, because look at that from that angle, and look at that finish, top close corner. Nothing Foster could do about that. Nothing the wall can do. Nothing nobody can do. Absolutely sensational finish there from Wayne Rooney. And that really put us in a good position, 1-0 up. And it was interesting to see. I was trying to hold on to this lead, because it had nearly, if I win this, I was 99% sure that I would win the league. But look at that, so close from West Brom. There somehow doesn't manage to put it into the empty net after some great play from them and bad defending. And I was so relieved at that point. I think, oh shit, if they score now, then I'm absolutely fucked. But thankfully they didn't. But we're still 83 minutes in. We make some substitutions. We bring on 3 players. Fellaini had a little bit injured himself, so I took him off as a caution, because I still have one in for the Champions League final. And 90 minutes in, I've put the ball away, and that is it, guys. Are we going to be Premier League champions? At least my players aren't celebrating, but that's obviously because they don't know the results. I'm going to keep you guys in tension, but you guys will obviously find out at the end of this episode. I wouldn't leave you guys on a cliffhanger like that. But anyway, this put us up a 1-0 win, and I was even the commentators didn't say if I had won the league or not. So I was kind of stressing out. I was like, have I done it? Have I not done it? I don't know. I don't know what was going on, but I really, no matter what, we had to start looking forward to the Champions League final, which is in the next episode. So be sure to like this video if you liked it. Also, subscribe so you don't miss the Champions League episode, which will be coming up later this week, probably Thursday, or maybe possibly even Friday. But there you go, Wayne Rooney, Rio Ferdinand picking up man of the match. And yes, guys, we are Premier League champions. We picked up the title against West Brom, and that's it. We won the FA Cup and Premier League. Will we win the Champions League? Subscribe and stay tuned. It's been Psycho Horror Care. I hope you like this video. Please like, subscribe, and peace.